In this demonstration, we're going to have a look at how we can use System Center Configuration Manager to deploy operating systems. In order to do that, what we have to do is we do have to do some work to start with, and in subsequent demos we'll have a look at the various tasks required in order to set up Config Manager to support deploying operating systems. First thing we're going to have a look at is enabling the Pixie and Multicast support on the distribution point to allow our bare metal installs of Windows operating systems. I've come into my Configuration Manager console. Within my Configuration Manager console, I'm going to go to my Administration Workspace, and within my Administration Workspace, we're just going to come to our site configuration, and we're just going to highlight our servers and site system roles. We've got lon-cfg, and lon-cfg at this point is a distribution point, as we can see down in the details pane. So we'll highlight distribution point, we'll right click, and we'll just look at the properties. Now we've done that, next thing we need to do at this point here is we just come to our Pixie tab, and in our Pixie tab we are going to enable Pixie support for our clients. It's telling us at this point here we do need to open up some ports on the firewall, so that's UDP 67, 68, 69 and 4011, and for an operating system installation we do require port 69. So we're happy with that, we're happy with allowing those ports through, so we'll say yes at this point here. Then what we're going to do is we will allow this distribution point to respond to incoming Pixie requests. What we're also going to do at this point here is we are going to enable unknown computer support, but be fair, we wouldn't really be doing that hopefully in the real world out there, because an unknown computer is something we just don't know about, and potentially that could mean that somebody would get a copy of one of our operating system images, and that could be used for hacking purposes. So we'll select OK. Then what we have is enable a Pixie responder without Windows deployment services. Now in the case of this lab build, this Windows server is also a Windows deployment server, so we're happy to not turn on that tick box. However, we will require a password when computer uses Pixie. So we'll enter the password and confirm the password. My distribution point only has a single network adapter in it, so we respond to Pixie requests on all network interfaces. This bit up here, user device affinity, I'm not going to use user device affinity, but as we can see, we can use it with manual improvement or allow user device affinity with automatic. And all a device affinity is tying a device sort of to a user so that they can have their applications always available on their primary device in the case of hot desking. We'll just leave it as do not use device affinity. Then what we'll do is we'll come to our Multicast tab, and the purpose of Multicast at this point here is to allow me to simultaneously send a single image out to multiple devices. So we can enable Multicast to simultaneously send data to multiple clients. I've only got the one. If we do enable this, we then specify our Multicast connection account. So we're going to use the computer account perhaps. Specify Multicast address settings. We can use IP version 4 within any range or IP version 4 within a certain range, generally the 224 range. UDP ports, we've got the maximum number of clients that we can support on multicast being 100. We can also enable this scheduled multicast, so we can say delay the session by 15 minutes to ensure that all the devices get connected, or we can say only start the session when we've got 20 devices minimum connected. We're not going to turn on any of that. Like I said, I've only got the one device I'm going to send the image out to. So what we'll do at this point here is we'll just select OK. So now we've enabled that, what we now need to do is we're just going to verify that it is actually turned on. And the way we're going to verify that is we're just going to come into Configuration Manager console. We're just going to go to our monitoring workspace. What we're then going to do is come to distribution status. Then what we're looking for here, if we just scroll this down, we're just looking for our distribution point configuration status. What we should see at this point here is we should see lon-cfg Pixie yes. And that's the end of this demonstration of enabling Pixie and Multicast support. Thank you.